Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Indie Impressions. My name is Nick and today we're going to be playing a rhythm-based browser game that is totally free called Fishjn. We're going to be catching fish to a rhythm and we're going to be trying to hook them and pull them in along with the beat, and it's going to be very fun. And I played about 5 seconds of this just to get the hang of it. It's deceptively simple, yet you might not get what you're doing if you don't actually take a second to figure it out first. But the instructions are fairly clear. So we're going to play on the beat, use the arrow keys to mimic the fish's movements, and we're going to press down to start the game. Alright, so starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to tug back on the rod to the beat to hook the fish, succeed 4 times in a row, and the fish will bite. So what we need to do is basically just follow along to the beat for now, and now we got to play and use the arrow keys to mimic the fish's movements. So when it faces left, we need to press left along to the beat. When it faces in, we need to press down. So we need to watch that fish, press down when it faces forward, and keep to the beat, which is way harder to do than you might expect when I'm trying to speak. Keep the beat, keep pulling the fish, keep the beat, keep pulling the fish. Alright, so I think you get the idea. Aside from me screwing it up every so often, basically we're just watching the direction or the angle of the fish, making sure to stay on that beat, and taking notice of the lovely soundtrack and of course the sweet vector graphics. I would think if anything you should probably be pulling in the opposite direction that the fish is going in, you know, because you want to make it tired and all that. Not that I'm like a fishing expert or anything, but I think that's how that works. In, 1, 2, left, 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 right, left, right, left. He's gonna put up a fight at the end, apparently. Fish get! Alright, so now we gotta catch a harder fish. Tug the rod to the beat of the fish. So I guess the soundtrack is probably gonna mix up a little bit as we go forward, or maybe the beat will get more complex or difficult. And I may reach a point where it becomes impractical for me to keep speaking, in which case maybe I'll just shut up for a second and see if I can figure this out. Oh, the music is super sweet. In the past, you guys have told me, you know, when the music is excellent and you point it out, why don't you just be quiet for a minute so we can actually hear it? Well, I oftentimes can't be quiet for copyright reasons, but in this case, I don't think anybody's going to be too upset if I don't say anything for a little bit, just so you can get a sample. See, I did quite a bit better when I had to keep the beat without speaking at the same time. So I'm going to try and do this again. 1, 2, 4. Oh, this is a much faster beat. That's okay. I think I like that, actually. Maybe this fish will be caught much sooner. Reminds me of like a minigame you might see in Rhythm Heaven or WarioWare or something, which both of those games I'm a huge fan of, actually. Although Rhythm Heaven was a little bit frustrating at times. There were some moments where the rhythms in that game were very perfectionist for you to get the hang of, or sometimes the cues that they gave you weren't always exactly fair warning. Alright, that one was actually really easy. Alright, what's the beat here? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, down, right, left, down, left, down, left. I'm actually a really big fan of rhythm games. I don't really talk about it all that much on the show because it doesn't always present itself as a very accessible way to show off a game, because as I've said already, it's very difficult to speak and play a game at the same time when you're trying to do this. Keep a rhythm, I mean. I'm not very good at playing guitar and speaking or singing or anything at the same time, so this is similar camp to that, although maybe if I practice it enough I might get better, I don't know. Man, I love the soundtrack. I really want to just get the soundtrack. I would listen to this. I need to look into if that is even possible. I bet it is. So hopefully you'll pardon this as a much more casual episode than usual, as I am sort of going in and out of stream of consciousness as I try to hear these beats and play along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Alright. I like the way they set it up, too, that you get a second to sample the beat before you actually start trying to catch the fish. 4, 1, 2. I was getting way ahead of myself there. What's going on in the background? There appears to be, like, lightning in the sky or something, or is that cracked glass? 2, 3, 4. I gotta keep bringing myself back to the beat, otherwise, as soon as I keep speaking for a while, I just lose it. 3, 4. I keep expecting, for some reason, I'm just gonna start reeling him in for no reason, based on just him looking right or something. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's divided attention, man, it's hard. 1, 2, 4. This is a really good concept for a game. I could see this easily showing up on, like, the DS or something as its own full-fledged game with, like, experience points and leveling and all that. I'm a fan of these unorthodox fishing games that have been coming out lately. I think I'm going to be doing a few more of those on the show. I believe there was, like, a fishing game jam that resulted in a bunch of these showing up all of a sudden. Alright, what's the beat? 2, 3, 4. Left, right, left, left. You'd think they'd get faster as you go forward. Or maybe we just keep catching the same fish, I don't know. It could be that we're just going to go in a random order and catch fish until we get bored of doing this. In which case, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like some linear progression to the difficulty might be a little bit more rewarding. Although I'm not even sure if that's even the case yet. So I should probably wait until I know that. Okay, calm down. Left, right, left, left. There doesn't seem to be any punishment either if you screw up too many times. He just sort of just hangs in the same spot. You know, maybe if you screw up like 10 times in a row, it'll go back a tier or something. But your progress seems to be mostly incremental, which is, I guess, fine. I don't think this game has made any claims that it's supposed to be extremely difficult or formal in any gameplay sense. I actually think the presentation is very nice. I could easily see this getting developed further. Fishy. Yeah, so I'm gonna assume that we're probably just catching the same fish with randomized music along to it, which, you know, it's fine, but I have a feeling you're probably not gonna get too into watching this for much longer if that's the case. So I guess I'll just do one more here as I finish off the episode. I know, super short, but sometimes these episodes warrant a shorter one than, you know, other ones do. So, if you'd like to check out Fishjn, I will put the web link for it right in the description, and you can go check that out. Totally free again and available for your browser, so you don't have to worry about downloading anything. Just takes a second. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, down, left, right, down, left, left, left. Okay, you're probably getting tired of me saying that. I'd love to get, like, an award if I can nail one of these songs perfectly. I'm pretty sure that is not that difficult to do. You know, the levels of diversity in what's going on in this are really just left, right, down. So, you know, if you ever played DDR or some sort of equivalent with your fingers, that's really all we're dealing with here. So, you probably get a hang of it pretty quickly. So despite my horrible gameplay here, don't judge that too harshly. I'm sure you'll be better at it than I was in the video. Again, mostly to do with me speaking over top. But go check it out. It's going to be right in the description, and you can also head on over to my website, which is indie-impressions.com, so you can check out all the old episodes in the series. There are over 400 and growing by the day of all kinds of varieties of strange, interesting, unique, artistic, and just original gameplay and indie game ideas. So please do head on over there. You can feel free to sort through all the games by tags, by distribution method, by platform. If you have you know, a specific idea in mind, if you want to check out horror games, you want to check out surreal games, Steam games. This is a much faster beat than I'm used to here. But yeah, all that's available over at the website. I also have a Facebook page for the series called facebook.com/indieimpressions if you'd like to visit that. Just takes a second if you want to leave a like. You can actually help me out a little bit that way, and then you'll get every day's new Indie Impressions episode delivered into your inbox. I'm tackling all sorts of new accomplishments in my life here by trying to speak over these types of things and do my channel pitch at the same time. pretty silly business. Other than the Facebook page, though, I also have a Twitter handle, which is @RockLeeSmile. If you want to hop on over there, feel free to give me a follow, and then you'll get all my latest tweets. I also tend to post most of my videos over there as well. But I do have a specific Twitter just for if you want to follow my videos, which is @IndieImpression without an S. Oh my god, I'm just like totally failing this. I'm just gonna let this just sit here and buzz for a while I talk. But yeah, if you want to check out the @IndieImpression one, that's basically to aggregate all of my videos in case you miss any. That is one place to find out about all of them the instant they're posted. But I also have my personal one, like I said, which is @RockLeeSmile. So if you want to say hey, or if you just want to, have an inquiry about something, if you have a question, a comment, concern, or something like that, or if you're an indie dev and you want to get in contact with me about the possibility of showing off your game on the channel, you can either just send me a tweet, or if you want, I also have a contact form over at indie-impressions.com. So you're welcome to email me about whatever. I'm happy to talk to anybody, so don't feel shy or anything. I am always here to check out whatever's going on in the world of indie games, and it is an ever-evolving world, and it is going at a very fast pace. So I do need your help to help spread the word about the channel and what I'm doing. The fact that I play a different, weird, unique, surreal, crazy indie game every single day. If you have a friend that is into this kind of stuff, let them know. It really, really, really helps me out a lot, and that is really the primary way that my channel continues to grow. So anyone who has offered me that support, you have my undying gratitude, and I don't say that with any sarcasm, although it sounded a little bit like I was. Sincerity is a difficult thing to parse over the internet sometimes, but that was sincere. So, that is going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, remember to head on back tomorrow, because I do a new episode every single day, and I hope to see you back. Maybe another fishing game, maybe something a little less weird. I don't know. It's all up in the air. We'll figure it out. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you later. Have a good night.